Hey guys, and welcome to this tutorial of the Truth remake. And today I'm gonna do everything live here, so it will save me a lot of time editing everything. And yeah, we're just gonna start with the intro here. I'm gonna mute the vocal. Yeah, okay. So in the intro we have this a bunch of Kashmir samples. Let's listen to the intro first. So yeah, this is a bunch of samples from Kashmir, this one. And they're all layered together. Then we have this this vinyl FX here. And then we have the instruments here, which is this piano. It's from Nexus. And it's really low volume, low pass, and with some sidechain. Then the next thing we have here is the chord plug. This is from Tropical House 1 Nexus expansion. I think I did some tweaking here. And then there's also some processing, the API compressor to make it more punchy, a little bit of reverb. And I believe this is one of the very few presets in this remake that are actually used by Kygo. Then the next one, this is layered with another chord plug, which sounds like this. And this is the classic Kygo chord plug here. Used it a lot in his old remixes, and he still uses it sometimes, but I think in this one he used a different one, but like it helped a lot with the layering here. So this one has a high cut, then a low cut, and reverb, and they both go together to this bus where they get the sidechain. So, and then we have this pad here, which is the classic Kygo pad. Yeah, if you wondered which it is, it's like from the factory presets. This preset here, and yeah, you use a low pass filter, and yeah, then you have it. So this is it for the intro. Then let's go to the pianos here. They sound like this. Also, there's this white noise at very low volume. I'm not sure if you can hear it, but it's coming from this channel here. And this is the white noise that H-Delay generates when you set the analog button to 2. And if you listen closely, you can hear it in the original song as well, that he used like very low volume white noise, at least in the verse. And I made it a bit louder using, it's actually just 2%. It's not that much of a difference. But if I do this, then you hear it very obviously. And yeah, that's in the background. And then for the pianos, we have piano 1, which is from Omnisphere. And we have piano 2, which is from Contact. And both of those pianos are panned to the opposite side. So this one goes to the left and this one goes to the right. So if I just play the pianos, you can hear this one is on the left and this one is on the right. And then later in the pre-chorus, there's another piano layer added, like the third one. And this one is centered. So we have, this is the third piano, piano 2 and piano 1. And they all have some little, okay, this is very minimal EQing here. And this one has like same range, but a little bit more. And then we have this one and some stereo imaging. And then here we added some Valhalla shimmer, some reverb and OTT. And out the effects. They sound like this. Yeah, sounds more big and like has a nice reverb tail and everything. Then we also have the pad again, which was in the intro as well, and the core plug. It's not, yeah, here we go. It's the same core plug from the intro, and this one is also a core plug, but just playing the bass notes here. And then we have this strings here from Silent as well. And then we have a bunch of drums here. Let's solo them all. So, and this is mainly just chopped up Oliver loops. So this one is an Oliver loop, and I chopped some hi-hats out. This one is an Oliver loop. The snare is also from Oliver loop. Actually, I just rendered it out as a sample. And then we have some shakers here. And yeah, the kick is layered with 2 different kicks. Let's solo them. So we have this kick. And we have this kick. More subby. And then I added the bark of the dog here. And this one adds like sub frequencies. It amplifies them at like around the 40 Hertz range here. So if I take it off, and then I take it on, it gives a lot more low end punch. Sounds really great and makes the kick more fat and sounds more similar to the one Kygo used. And yeah, this section, just listen to all the sounds together here. So, and here we have the cymbal here. This is the one I also made in the tutorial. Then let's come to the chorus here. So we have the same 3 pianos. They're playing just something different here. So if we solo them all, you can hear the pattern. Yeah, I'm sorry, my computer is really fighting with this project. I think I already set it to, yeah, it's already to 2000. So we might have a little bit of lags here. That's okay. So here we have like, we have the brass, the strings bass. We have a lot of basses and low end things that make it so like cool and cinematic, I think. And yeah, let's start with this brass here. This one is from Nexus. Sounds like this. It's not playing. Why is it not? Oh, there we go. Then we have the strings here, which are from Contact. Then we have the strings bass here, which is that's Spitfire Audio, the free symphony orchestra here. Then we have the bass pad, which is basically the Kygo pad, just used as a bass. It's not... There we go. And then we have the D bass, which is from Silent. And then we have the sub bass, which is from Serum, I believe. Yeah, that's just a sine wave with some distortion and modified envelope here. And yeah, all together they sound like this. Yeah, it's really fighting here, but that's how it is. So also I have a lot of automations going on here. It is 5. They automate the filter and the volume here. And yeah, I also have like filters here. And then we have one for the piano as well, and some sidechain automation and everything here. But let's hide them again. Yeah, there's also a sub drop here. And yeah, I think that's it for this part here. And let's go to the build up. So in the build up, we have the same 2 core plugs we had before. Then we have like, here is 4 pianos, and in the drop it's 6 pianos. Then we also have the brass lead and the sub bass and a bunch of drums. So yeah, this is the core plug you heard before. Then let's go to the pianos and go where the filters open. So this is the first piano. It's from Nexus. It's the grand piano. Then we have the second piano, which is from Contact. Then we have the third piano, which is from Nexus again. It's called Power Grand. And usually when I layer Nexus pianos, I try to tweak this amp mod here, like to make them shorter. Because when some of them, they have really long tails, and then if you layer a lot, it sounds really messy. So I prefer to do it that way. And then we have the piano number 4, which is from Nexus as well. Some piano here, which made it a little bit wider here. This is another Nexus piano. I think I turned off some layers here. Yeah, I did. Then we have number 6. It's from Nexus as well, called Fairy Tale. And then we have, I believe, another Nexus piano, the Powerful and Bright. So let's listen to them all one together. I did some like EQing here and then here. I usually just like layer a few pianos together, then mix the volume and also like try to find frequencies where they're like fighting with each other. And then I take them out or increase them. So as you can see, every piano has a different EQ curve here. And yeah, and on the drop bus here. So this is how all the pianos sound together. And then we have this special plugin here, which is for piano and strings from Waves. Then we have the API compressor here again, and the CLA 76. And what did I do here? Oh, here I did increase the sides with an EQ, so it sounds more wide. And then here's some multiband compression on the low end. And if I turn off the effects on the, let's just turn them off everywhere so they don't sound very well mixed and bring in the EQ. It sounds a lot more controlled, and then with this one the sound drastically changes. Yeah, so that's it for the pianos. Let's get over to the lead here, which is the brass lead. So we have layer number 1. Is a Nexus preset, theme init 1. Then we have lead number 2, which is a Nexus preset again. This is a brass. And then we also have the same brass that I've used in the chorus. And then the last one is from Silent and is an electric guitar lead here. So let's layer them all together. So we have very little processing on this one. There's a little EQ. And then here we have the classic EQ reverb OTT combo. And the next thing is the bass. This bass here is from, guess it, Nexus. And I did some changes to it. If I turn off the effects, it sounds like this. And if I turn off on the effects, so it sounds a bit more like, I don't know, it sounds really compressed and like fat and a little bit bigger. And it's also, it has a little chorus on it, so that's why it sounds wider. And yeah, this was, I think this was a problematic area here, because I think it was fighting with the pianos here, so I reduced that. And then here's some cut as well. And then we also have a sub bass, which is just a sine wave from Serum, yeah, with distortion again. So, let's get over to the drums. So here we have like a drum loop from my sample pack. Then there's another drum. This is from HitKit V3. Then we have a kick from my sample pack here, and then this is 4 snares that are all from Oliver. They're also from loops that I chopped up. And then we have some down filter, white noise here. We have this one. We have this one. We have this one. And we have this one. And here we have more drums, like a few more shakers and a Oliver loop. It's mostly it's Oliver drums here, especially for like hi-hats and snares. And yeah, I guess that's basically it. So this is how the full drop sounds without the vocal chops. So yeah, that was it with the tutorial for the remake, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. And if so, leave a like, and as always, have a nice day, and we'll see each other in the next video.